How do you prevent deals from being put on the back burner when you have them sitting on the goal line? I feel like the answer is process, but how do you create urgency and get it done?
Well, the key is it all starts in the very beginning of the sales process, meaning the reps that I see that do this best create a mutual accountability plan or mutual action plan in the very beginning. They say, great, it sounds like you need to have this solved by February 1st. In order to do that, you have to be here, you have to be here, you have to be here. Is that right? Yes, that's right. And you kind of hold them accountable at each step and hold each other accountable. You know, you're delivering the value, they're delivering that. You're making sure the goalposts haven't moved. Maybe now that you didn't know that the initiative got pushed out till March 25th. And so now they don't have any initiative or any reason to close in February 1st. So I think the best reps avoid having to use discounts or other things by being having, I think some people call it like an upfront contract. It might be Sandler. I think called like an upfront contract. This is how this is going to work, blah, blah, blah. And you get them to agree to that ahead of time.
And all of that, if I'm not mistaken, from just going to your various trainings, that happens in active listening and discovery at the beginning.
Yes.
If you're not collecting that information.
If you're not understanding and clarifying, you're not going to be able to create urgency if you don't know.
At the end, so let's say they didn't do that and they're showing up and they hadn't done it.
That's the tough part. Then you've got to try to re-anchor on different things. Then that's when you have to sometimes pull out discount, or you've got to pull out, some type of incentive to do it.
So just like moving forward from now into the future, just spend more time.
Every deal, have those tough conversations. Danny talked about that today. Have the tough conversations up front. It sets your whole relationship in motion. It's the same thing with personal, right? Like if you acquiesce and you act like someone different in your personal relationships, and then down the road you want some behavior change, it's more difficult, Whereas if you're upfront, this is who I am, this is what the plan, like this is what's happening, then it makes those conversations down the road much easier. It's like this is kind of what it is. So
and it's gonna save you time.
That's right.
Because if you have
already know what to expect.
Yeah, or go to the next person because this one wasn't the right fit.
That's
you
right.
figured it out.